What happens to your erections when you eat these three surprising foods after 60? Did you know that over 40% of men past the age of 60 experience some level of erectile dysfunction, but that a simple change in what you eat could reverse it? One overlooked leafy green, a misunderstood seed, and a forbidden red meat could change everything. Before we dive in, hit that like button if you're serious about reclaiming your health, subscribe if you care about vitality over 60, and comment below. Have you noticed a difference in your performance with age? Introduction. You're over 60, and lately things just aren't the same in the bedroom. Your erections feel weaker. Sometimes they don't show up at all, and you're beginning to think this is just how aging works. But what if I told you that's only a half-truth? As surprising as it sounds, the biggest culprit isn't age. It's the food on your plate. The standard diet most men follow after 60, low-fat, processed grains, too little protein, can silently sabotage your testosterone, your circulation, and your confidence. I'm here to change that. In the next few minutes, you'll discover 3 powerful science-backed foods that can enhance your sexual function naturally. A real-life case study of men over 60 who reverse their erectile dysfunction with diet. The foundational role of blood flow, minerals, and sunlight in getting erections back. If you're finding this valuable already, give this video a thumbs up, share it with a friend who needs to hear it, and subscribe for weekly insights into men's health after 60. Body. Timeline-based development. Phase 1. Understanding erections. After 60. Let's get something straight from the start. Most men over 60 think their bedroom struggles are simply because their testosterone is low. That's only part of the story. While testosterone does play a role in libido and performance, it's not the real gatekeeper of strong, lasting erections. The truth? Your erections depend far more on your cardiovascular system than your hormone levels. Here's why. An erection is a vascular event. It begins when your brain sends a signal to your blood vessels, telling them to open up and flood the penis with blood. The more relaxed and flexible those vessels are, the stronger and more sustainable the erection will be. But when you're over 60, those vessels have likely taken a serious beating from decades of damage caused by processed foods, trans fats, high blood sugar, chronic inflammation, and a sedentary lifestyle. Imagine trying to water your garden through a kinked and clogged hose. That's what happens when plaque builds up in your arteries. The blood flow needed to get an erection simply can't get through. It's not that your body doesn't want to perform, it physically can't. Scientific backing. A pivotal study published in the Journal of Urology found that over 70% of erectile dysfunction cases in men over 60 are vascular in origin, not hormonal. That means no amount of testosterone injections or expensive libido supplements will help unless blood flow is restored. Researchers noted that men with even mild signs of arterial stiffness were significantly more likely to suffer from ED, often years before any symptoms of heart disease appeared. Another study from Harvard Medical School discovered that erectile dysfunction is actually an early warning sign of cardiovascular disease. In many cases, ED shows up 3 to 5 years before a man has his first heart attack. Your body is sounding the alarm. Are you listening? Expert insight. Dr. Kevin Billups, a urologist at the Men's Health Center at Johns Hopkins, emphasizes this point. Erectile dysfunction is like the check engine light of your body. It tells us something deeper is wrong with the vascular system. If we ignore it and only treat symptoms, we miss the chance to fix the root problem. Real-life breakdown. Let me share a story from one of my clients. Let's call him Robert, 67, retired teacher from Indiana. He came to me embarrassed and saying, "I just don't feel like a man anymore." He was considering hormone therapy but hadn't checked his diet, weight, or blood pressure in years. We did a simple blood pressure test. He was borderline hypertensive, which meant his arteries were already struggling. Instead of prescribing a supplement or pills, I had Robert start with a circulation-first approach. 30 minutes of walking daily, cut down on processed carbs, add leafy greens and beetroot, high in nitric oxide, hydrate properly, reduce alcohol intake. Within 3 weeks, Robert reported his first spontaneous erection in months. Within 6 weeks, he had regular morning wood again. And here's the kicker. We didn't touch his testosterone. We simply got the blood flowing. Analytical breakdown. Why does this work so quickly? Because nitric oxide, a natural molecule produced in the lining of your blood vessels, is your body's version of Viagra. It tells your blood vessels to open up. But poor diet, stress, and aging decrease your nitric oxide production. That's why changes in circulation habits produce faster results than waiting on testosterone therapy, which can take months and may never fully restore function if the arteries are still blocked. My personal experience, after working with hundreds of men online, I've seen this pattern play out time and time again. The first real breakthrough, whether it's stronger erections, better energy, or sharper focus, never comes from a pill. It always comes from fixing blood flow. Most of the time, it starts with small, consistent dietary and lifestyle changes, not extreme regimens. What's even more empowering? Many of these men report feeling more in control because the solution wasn't hidden in some expensive clinic. It was in their kitchen in walking shoes. Bottom line, if you're a man over 60 and struggling with erectile issues, the first question isn't, what's my testosterone? It should be, how's my blood flow? Until you address that, you're just throwing darts in the dark. The good news? You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. You just need to start restoring circulation, step by step. And that's exactly what we're diving into next, with specific foods that can help you do just that. Phase 2, food number 1, grass-fed beef. Wait, red meat? Isn't that bad for your heart? Not so fast. Grass-fed beef, when eaten in moderation, can be a game changer for men over 60. Zinc, crucial for testosterone production. Iron boosts oxygen transport to tissues, including sexual organs. Complete proteins helps maintain muscle and nerve function. Real case. Example, Mr. Henry, 73, removed red meat for heart health. His testosterone plummeted. After reintroducing grass-fed beef twice a week, his morning erections came back in a month. Scientific evidence. A 2020 study in andrology found that men with higher dietary zinc and iron had significantly better sexual performance scores. Pro tip: pair your beef with raw, aged cheese. Vitamin K2 helps keep your arteries flexible. Phase 3, food number 2, arugula. You've probably walked past this in the grocery aisle. Arugula, the peppery leafy green, is loaded with natural nitrates that convert to nitric oxide in your body. Why does that matter? Nitric oxide is the molecule that causes your blood vessels to relax and expand, key for erections. True story, Alan, 66, hadn't had a strong erection in 4 years. No pills helped. I advised him to add a handful of arugula to his lunch every day. 2 weeks later, he and his wife were blown away. Scientific backing. A Harvard Medical School study found nitrate-rich vegetables can improve endothelial function by over 20%, enhancing blood flow and reducing erectile issues. Personal opinion, forget kale and spinach. Arugula is the unsung hero of sexual health. Phase 4, food number 3, pumpkin seeds. They may be tiny, but pumpkin seeds are mighty. Loaded with magnesium, relaxes blood vessels and reduces stress hormone cortisol. Zinc for testosterone and sperm health. Selenium supports the prostate. Patient example. Mr. Bradley, 72, felt fatigued and sexually inactive. After daily handfuls of raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds, his energy and confidence returned within weeks. Scientific support. Research published in Biological Trace Element. Research links higher magnesium and zinc intake with improved sexual health and testosterone levels in older men. Phase 5. Bonus. The forgotten hormone, vitamin D3. It's not a food, but it's crucial. Vitamin D3, often called the sunshine hormone, is vital for testosterone production, nitric oxide release, and inflammation reduction. Why you might be deficient. As you age, your skin's ability to convert sunlight into D3 declines, and most men don't supplement. Case study, Mr. Ellis, 65, tried everything. Clean eating, exercise, herbs, nothing worked. Once we corrected his D3 deficiency, 5,000 IU daily, he reported better mood, energy, and spontaneous nighttime erections. Scientific backing, a 2011 study in hormone and metabolic research found that vitamin D deficient men who took supplements for a year saw a 25% increase in testosterone. Phase 6, the routine that reignites desire. Want a simple meal plan to follow? Twice a week, 6 to 8 ounces of lightly cooked grass-fed beef, slice of raw aged cheese salad, arugula, olive oil, lemon juice, garlic, handful of raw pumpkin seeds, daily 20 minutes of sun or 5,000 IU D3 supplement, light physical activity to improve circulation, expected results in weeks. Week 1, better mood, energy. Week 2, return of morning erections. Week 3 to 4, increased confidence and sexual performance. This is not a miracle diet, it's biology. Give your body the tools it needs and it will respond. If you're ready to transform your health naturally, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs it. Drop a comment. What food change are you going to try first? Conclusion. Let's recap. Erections depend more on blood flow than on testosterone. Grass-fed beef, arugula, and pumpkin seeds provide essential nutrients and nitric oxide support. Vitamin D3 is the often missing piece to reignite your libido and energy. This isn't a quick fix. It's a return to how your body was designed to work. Your body isn't broken, it's just undernourished. Personal reflection. I've seen men in their 70s and even 80s regain powerful, satisfying erections, and more importantly, the confidence that comes with them, just by changing how they eat and nourish themselves. Final thought. Age is inevitable. Decline is not. Fuel your body wisely, and your best days can still be ahead. If this video helped you, please hit like, subscribe, and comment below with your age and what change you're committing to today. Let's make this a conversation that empowers every man over 60 to reclaim his vitality. Your story could change someone's life. Thank you for watching.